Sugar Market forms can be used to register participants for your event session. Once your form and event are created, you will need to connect them to register participants. The form can then be embedded on a page and shared with your participants. Let's first start by creating our form. We'll navigate to Pages and Forms in our navigation bar and select Create Form from the three dots menu. The form will be hosted on a landing page, and you can add whichever fields or styles you'd like to the form. Keep in mind there are a few settings you'll need to pay attention to in order to set up a successful connection to your event. First, you'll need to select Event under Form Type on Step 1. Only select this form type if you plan to associate your form to an event in the Events module. Then select the event by typing in the name field and selecting from the drop-down. On the Build step, you'll need to map this form to an event session. If you only have one available session in the event like we do, this can be accomplished by adding a hidden field to your form in the field settings. Add an internal name, then toggle Map to Event Sessions to On. This will add the session ID to the field value. So when an individual completes this form, this value will be applied to their record and they will be marked as registered within the event. If you have more than one available session in the event, mapping the registrations to event sessions can be accomplished by adding a drop-down field. You'll first add the internal name and external field label in the settings. The field placeholder text is optional, but the form will display the first option on the drop-down if nothing's added here. So we do suggest to put some text in. Then we're going to toggle the Map to Event Sessions on, and you'll see that the session names and IDs have already been pulled through from the event. The session names can be edited here if necessary. And then when an individual selects a session and then submits the form, this value will be applied to their record and they'll be marked as registered within the event. We'll make sure that this is a required field by toggling this to On, and we'll finish building and styling our form as needed. On the Action step, the Sync to External CRM action can be turned on if you'd like to sync the field information entered on the form to the individual's record in your CRM. You'll need to add a redirect URL here. This will send the individual to the site when they submit the form, such as a thank you page or any other live page you'd like to direct them to. Just click Add URL and enter the full redirect URL. Finally, you can set up an alert to notify one or more users when someone submits your form. To do so, click the plus sign and select Form Alert. Then type to search and select the user or users and frequency for how often you'd like the notification sent for those submissions that are coming in. When you're ready, click Publish to make the form available to your landing page.